I just want to talk about what I want to do with this channel, where I want it to go, and what it's all about. First of all, hi, my name is Don Wellborn. I was a computer engineer and then I was a tattoo artist, but throughout my life, I've always been like an amateur chef. And if it wasn't for the fact that I can't stand for 8 hours a day or work as hard as a chef does, believe me, they work hard, I would actually love to be a chef. But in my later years, I've discovered that I'm not um, that mobile. I don't really go out. I'm not exactly what you would call agoraphobic, but definitely living here in Canada during the winter, I tend to stay in the house. Um, but I've always been, or like haven't always been, but lately, well, the last 20 years or so, I've been on ODSP for mental problems. Um, Yesterday, I did a video, an unboxing video, where I was totally manic. You could tell it throughout the video. I didn't have my glasses on. I didn't have my teeth in. I was wearing a dirty shirt because it was laundry day. And it's so comical and full of airs. It's just funny to watch. So I had to put it up. I mean, it has nothing to do with what I want to do with the channel, but I had to put it up. What I want to do with this channel is for people who have low budget, fixed income, empty cupboards, and how to stretch not a dollar because I'm the worst budget guy in the world, but how to stretch your food. You know, here in Canada, uh, instead of like food stamps, we have a food banks across every city. There's a bunch of them in every city where all the local businesses will donate food that's left over, that's extra, that's a day past its prime, and donate it to the food bank, and people will pick it up and they'll get food for their families and for themselves for free. Okay, and it's usually it's supposed to last you a week. Okay, but usually there's one or two meals in the bags, and the rest is just stuff most people would never think of using. You know, you get a lot of raw ingredients, you get a lot of breadings, you get a lot of uh, um, you can get a lot of flour and sugar and instant coffee and stuff like that. And this channel will show you how to stretch um, a little bit of food and stuff you don't think you'd ever use that's been sitting in your cupboard for a while, or and use it and make your food look good. What I mainly want to do with this channel is make people who feel like second class citizens. I want to show them that they have worth, that they have value, that they do participate and they do belong in this world, and that they do have a right to live their lives. You know, um, being on a government income myself, I tend to sometimes feel left out of the loop. I tend to feel that I'm not participating, I'm not doing my share, um, and I'm not benefiting human society. And a lot of my friends who, and they are my friends who work, um, whether they know it or not, and usually they don't really help to that situation to make me feel inclusive, you know. So it adds to my anguish, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are like the same way, where it adds to your anguish that I'm going to put my glasses back on. It adds to your anguish that you don't feel included. You don't feel like the rest of everyone else in society. And I want to show you how to make good food, how to have a reason to get out of bed in the morning, how to, um, you know, have something to be proud of at the end of the day. Okay, and another thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to garnish. I've been hooked on these air fryer videos. I love air fryers. The queen of air fryers. Um, she is amazing. I can't remember her channel right now. I'll add it at the bottom later. She is absolutely amazing. She's a wonderful person, and her recipes are just incredible. And so I've been hooked on these air fryers, so I ended up getting myself one. So that's what started the idea of doing a channel, because I've been posting good-looking food to but Facebook, on my Facebook page, you know, and I always get good responses like, "Ooh, I want to come over for dinner," or "That looks awesome," or "I need the recipe for that," you know. So, and I accommodate, but the thing is, I think it'd be a lot easier to do it on a YouTube channel. So that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to make this channel about um, people who need assurance and for lack of a better word, because I can't think of anything right now, who need a reason to get out of bed. So it's very broad spent. It's going to be mostly cooking. I'm going to try and do only like under $10 recipes, under for a buck or two, what you can do. I'm going to do dollar store stuff. I know there's dollar stores all over the world, so it will expand to everywhere, and so how to make a good food out of like dollar store, cheap bargain bin places, you know, extras that your friends have given you and stuff like that. So how to make really nice meals and something to be proud of. So anyway, I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoy the content I put up in this channel. It's brand new. I haven't really discovered a name that's going to be worldwide yet, so I'm still working on that, and it will be entertaining at least. I'm a very entertaining guy. I'm very funny, and I think you'll enjoy it. So please subscribe and comment on everything. Please let me know what you're thinking. Okay? All right, because you're important. You matter in this world. Okay? All right. See you guys soon. Bye bye.